today one new topic, like what is that topic is arrays. In core Java, it is the very important topic, sir. In core Java, it is very important topic. So first we will see what is mean by array, why we need to use this concept in our programming, and what advantages we have. Sir, we have disadvantages also there with arrays. So we are going to discuss in detail about all these concepts in today's session. So coming to the definition, sir, before moving to the definition, first we will see the generalized things. Like for example, sir, I want to write a Java program. So to store a single value, my client requirement is to store one value. That is nothing but the client requirement. Maybe one subject mark or one value I want to store. Then immediately what we are going to do, we will declare a variable to store that value. Sir, fine, it is working fine, and we are going to use this. So I completed the problem, even that is executing fine. Sir, tomorrow the client requirement is, sir, I want to store two values. Then immediately what I did, I declared one variable to store 10. I declared one more variable to store 20. Sir, day after tomorrow, they asked me to store three values. No problem. We can declare the variables. Sir, after that, four variables. No problem. We have list of variables. Happily, we can able to accommodate with the different names. This scenario is already there. Sir, suddenly requirement got changed. They asked me to store 15 variables, 50 values. Sir, in practical scenario, is it possible to declare 50 variables like A1, A2, A3, and so on up to A50? Practically, it is not possible. We can take, it is valid only. We can declare 50 variables and we can store 50 values into this individual 50 variables. There is no problem at all. But practically, sir, it won't work out. Why, sir? What is the problem? Because maybe while writing, if they are calculating sum, so A1 plus okay, A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4, like that, whenever they are adding by mistake, if I am replacing this with any other value, or if I am forgetting to add anyone, it's a common mistake, right? Then what will happen? Sir, definitely that the sum it is unable to calculate. So expected sum and the sum which you are going to get is a completely different, right? This is nothing but the biggest problem what we have with variables. What is that problem? We can't able to accommodate multiple values in variables. So to overcome this problem, we have arrays concept is there. Okay, so to overcome these multiple variable declaration problem, so we have arrays concept is there. Sir, what is mean by arrays? The meaning of these, only one of the 50 values. So that what will happen? With only one name, we can manage all these 50. Sir, how we are going to manage that? Is it possible to read the values? Everything we are going to discuss under this arrays. Okay. Just I am trying to explain why we need to go for the concept of arrays. Okay. I hope everyone feeling comfortable up to this. Right, friends? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, sir, if anyone is asking what is mean by array, very simple. You have to give this definition. An array is an indexed. An array is indexed collection of fixed number of homogeneous data elements. Like that, you need to define, sir. Sir, what is mean by array? An array is indexed collection of fixed number of homogeneous data items. let me define these with the help of one simple diagram so that you can understand. Okay, sir, what is mean by array? Assume that I want to store 5 values. Then we will create one array like that. We will create one array like this, which can able to store how many values? 5 values in this style. Sir, this is one object, this is one object or value, this is one object, this is one object, this is one object. So this object is present at 0th location. This object is first location, second location, third location, fourth location. Have you observed? The word is nothing but what? Indexed collection of a fixed number. Sir, here what is at the size of the array? 5 elements. It is a homogeneous data elements. Means what? All these content, whatever you are taking, it must be of same type. Okay, whether you are going to take student objects, whether you are going to take string objects, whether you are going to take customer objects, anything, but it should be same type. Sir, one student object, one customer object, or if I am creating one array with the size 50, sir, is it possible to store 25 student objects and 25 faculty objects? No, sir, it is not possible. Like that we have. Sir, and one more thing, this entire array is labeled with only one name. What is that name? Let it be A. So now this total array is represented with only one name. What is that name? A. By using A only, we are going to access. Suppose, sir, my requirement is I want this particular object. How you will get? Sir, A of. What is the index value of that particular object? 3, right? By using this particular notation, we can get individual elements. Okay. Anyway, all these things we are going to cover, but just at the top level, I'm giving the definition of array. So what is the definition of array? An array is nothing but what? Indexed collection of fixed number of homogeneous elements. This is nothing but the definition of array. I hope you got very clear clarity up to this. Any questions? Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, let me add few more points on this introduction. See, the main advantage of arrays is we can represent multiple values with the same name. We can represent multiple values with the same name, so that readability, readability of the code will be improved. Readability of the code will be improved. That is the biggest advantage of array. So we have some disadvantages also there. Okay, but the main disadvantage of array, or the main disadvantages of arrays, see, there are two disadvantages are there. What is the first disadvantage that we have is, sir, it is always fixed number of elements. That means what? Sir, I created one array with but during a 61st element, is it possible to store that element into this array? Yes, definitely not possible. Why? Because at the time of declaration itself, we are going to give the size, right? During runtime, is it possible? Sorry, sir, it is not possible. So that is nothing but the biggest problem what we have. So next, what is another problem? We can collect only 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 homogeneous objects are allowed. Only homogeneous objects are allowed. Sir, how you can able to overcome this? Sir, if you want to overcome these two problems, we have another concept is there called as collections. So to overcome these concepts, so we have collections is there. So anyway, after this arrays concept got completed, strings got completed, we will see what is mean by collection, how to work with the collection also I will explain. So these are nothing but what are the disadvantages that we have in array. Sir, everyone please confirm, clear up to this?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Clear,
yeah,
sir.
I think now you got why we need to go for arrays. What is the importance of arrays?
Yes, sir.
You people have a clearly. For that, we need to go for a few more theory concepts. Just wait for another 15-20 minutes. So we will see all the concepts related to that. Okay. Sir, clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Now, so the next concept what we have is, sir, array declaration. Array declaration. Sir, I want to declare one array. How to declare that array? Is there any specific or special notations are there to declare the array? Like how we are declaring variable integer x. Sir, is it possible to declare an array like integer x of 10? No, this is not correct. Then how to declare? So we have some special syntaxes are there. Okay. So we can declare an array. We can declare an array in Java by using the following syntax. What is the syntax? Sir, the syntax is nothing but you need to give the data type name first. The data type name followed by, sir, how many subscripts you required that we have to give. Okay. So data type name. Okay. Let me take followed by array name followed by subscript. Okay, I will give some examples for this. I will give some examples. Sir, I'm declaring one array like integer a. That means what? A is nothing but an array, so of type one dimensional array. We can also declare like this, sir. We can also declare like this. There are three declarations are there. Among these three declarations, which is recommended? This third one is recommended. Okay, so it is recommended approach. Okay, recommended approach. Sir, why it is recommended? Because array name is separated from the dimension and then type. So dimension type is one side, name is another side. But in these two declarations, dimension is combined with the name. That's why it is a confusion for user to understand. That's why we have three different methods are there to declare the array. But anyway, regularly we will follow this approach only. So this is nothing but how to declare array. Sir, sometimes in the students, they are going to write like this. Sir, like for example, sometimes they are going to declare integer like this. Sir, is it a valid statement? Yes. Sometimes they are going to declare like this, integer a followed by brackets. It is also valid. Sometimes they will declare integer a followed by 5. Have you observed? It is invalid. Please make sure it is invalid. What is the meaning of this? At the time of declaration. At the time of declaration. So we can't provide size of the array. Okay, like C language. We can't declare size of the array. So integer a of 5. Sir, this statement is valid in C language, but invalid in Java. But if you take integer a, sir, this one is valid in Java, but invalid in C and C++. So I hope that declaration, it is very clear for you. But how for two-dimensional and all, I will explain. Clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Now, listen carefully. In the declaration, suppose here how many brackets we are taking? Only one bracket. That means it represents one-dimensional array. It represents one-dimensional array. Sir, what if we have two-dimensional array? No problem. We can declare two-dimensional arrays also. Like how to declare two-dimensional array? Integer. So first you can take a followed by two subscripts, or you can declare integer. Okay, So 2 subscripts followed by A, or integer 2 subscripts followed by A. Sir, this is one style. There is one more style, like integer subscript followed by A followed by subscript A, or integer one dimensional array A followed by subscript. Okay, A followed by subscript. Then, sir, integer subscript A followed by subscript, like that. Sir, total how many declarations are there? 6 declarations. So all the above 6 declarations, all the above 6 declarations are valid for two dimensional arrays. Two-dimensional arrays means rows and columns combinations will be there. But in the programming, I will explain about those things. Okay. Sir, everyone got clarity? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Clear, guys? Please confirm.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Sir.
Right. So now, sir, say like two-dimensional arrays. I heard that there are some three-dimensional arrays also there. Is there any special declaration for that? Yes, definitely. So just you need to do the combinations, that's all. Permutations and combinations. So what is that three-dimensional array? Like integer followed by 3 dimensions A, and integer 3 dimensions followed by A, and integer so 3 dimensions followed by A, like that we can take. This is one set. What is another set? Integer 1 dimension followed by 2 dimensions A, then integer 1 dimension. So A followed by 2 dimensions, integer 1 dimension followed by 1 dimensional A, 1 dimensional. Like this we can declare. Okay. What is another combination? Sir, integer 2 dimensions, here you can take 1 dimensional A, integer 2 dimensions A, 1 dimension, integer 2 dimensions. Okay. So followed by one dimensional A, like that we can take. Okay. Then, sir, still there are two more combinations are there. What is that? Is integer. So one dimensional A, two dimensional you can take like this, or integer two dimensional A, one dimensional, like this we can take. I think one is repeating. I don't know which one is repeating. Which combination is repeating? Can you please check? Any combination is repeating here?
Line 1, 22 and
Sir, third one.
22,
Third one.
24.
The
Line
third one repeated, sir. Third
third
line.
one.
First one and third one are same.
Yes, exactly, ma'am. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
One
6.
more one also.
22,
Yeah,
23. 22,
one and eight one also same. 6 and 8.
21 and
The
23.
73, 71.
71 and
23, yes. Roll number. Yeah, it's the same.
yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So all the above nine declarations are valid for three-dimensional arrays. But anyway, we want to use four-dimensional array like that. So if you want, you can take the combination. Programmatically, it will work out. Okay. But there are some small syntactical loopholes are there. So why that loophole is there, I will explain with the help of program. Declarations is not yet completed, because those who are attending for these certification exams and those who need deeper knowledge in this Java arrays, for them the upcoming concept, another 5 to 10 minutes I am going to spend, so you will get more clarity in the declarations, because there are some loopholes are there. Step by step I will explain. Up to this clear, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please confirm. Clear up to this? Right. So now, see, I'm going to show you one code. Which of the following declarations are valid. Like that, there is a question. So you need to tell. I'm going to write some declarations. Like first declaration is integer one dimensional array a1 comma b1, or let me take a comma b. So second declaration, integer one dimensional array a one dimensional and then b. So third declaration, integer one dimensional a comma b. So fourth one, integer one dimensional a comma one dimensional b, like that. Okay. Now, so you have to tell, sir, what is the first one? Tell me what is the dimension of a in this? A is having how many dimensions?
One dimension.
One
One dimension.
dimension.
A is one dimensional. And what about B?
One dimension.
B also one.
Very good. Second one, what is the dimension of A?
Two dimension.
Two dimensional. And what is the dimension of B?
One.
One.
One or two?
One, sir.
One.
One dimension.
Very good. So now in this case, what is the dimension of A?
Two dimension.
Two dimensional. And what is the dimension
One, sir.
These
of
two.
B?
One.
Dimension. One only. Now for the last one, what is the dimension of A?
One dimension.
One.
And what is the dimension of B?
Two.
Two dimensional. Correct? Correct, sir? So this one is
Yes.
valid statement. This one is invalid statement. Why? Because there is one rule, sir. What is that rule? Sir, if we want to specify, or if you want to provide the dimension before the variable name, before the variable, so that rule is applicable only for the first variable, only for the first variable. So second variable onwards, so we can't apply this rule, or we can't apply the same dimension. This is nothing but the problem what we have. So then what is alternative? You can take integer a followed by one dimension, b followed by one dimension. Like that you can declare. Okay. Sir, why it is not allowing? Let me show you one simple logic here. So first we are taking integer one dimension and a comma, so one dimension b, like that you are taking. So what is the meaning of this? Sir, whenever you are taking like this, so with immediate comma, this rule is applicable. Okay. Sir, what about this one? It will become dummy. That's why before the variable name, if we want to take this kind of dimension, it is applicable only for the first variable. For rest of the variables, it won't be allowed. Sir, if it is the case, how it is valid for the remaining? Yes, for remaining, sir, it is considering for globally, like that. So whereas coming to here, what will happen? Sir, before the variable name, this rule is applicable only here. So after this, if you are trying to take from second variable onwards, it is invalid. So subscripts you can take before the variable. This rule is applicable only for the first declaration. From second declaration onwards, you can't take. Got it, friends? Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, really is it working or not? Can you please show me with the help of one simple example? Yes, definitely. I'm going to take one Java program and I will show you how it is going to be valid or invalid. So just let me take integer. So A followed by one dimension, B followed by one dimension. Sir, is this code is valid or invalid? Yes, definitely. There is no problem at all. The code is valid. Now, sir, can you please add two dimensions for A? Is it valid? Yes. Can you please add two dimensions for B? Is it valid? Yes. Sir, can you please remove this? Okay. And can you please take one dimension here? Is it valid? Yes. But sir, can you please remove these brackets here and can you please take here? Is it valid? Yes. Sir, can you please remove these brackets from here? Can you add here? Now see what will happen. Sir, have you observed? Syntactical error. So whenever you are taking the subscripts before array name, this rule is applicable only for the first variable declaration. For the rest of the variable declarations, it is not allowed. This is a syntactical what we have, sir. You should have clear clarity on this. Got it, friends? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is nothing but what is mean by array declarations, what we have. Sir, array creation, very, very important topic. So the majority of the students, they don't know about this topic. They are always confusing. What is this array creation? Today we are going to see investigation on this. So once if an array got created, so once if the array got declared, compulsory we need to create. Okay. So every array in Java is treated as an object only. So hence we have to, okay, hence we have to create an array by using which keyword? By using new keyword, we have to create the array. Sir, example. Directly I am taking example. No syntax is needed. Sir, in my previous cases, you created one array like this. Integer, one subscript followed by a. Sir, after this, you have to take a is equal to new int of how many memory locations you need? 3. Or if you want, you can create like this also. No problem at all. So I will show you with the help of diagram. In this case, what will happen? Java is going to give 3 memory locations for you, which is a sequential memory locations with indexes 0, 1, 2. And this entire object is nothing but what? A. So now A is nothing but an object which is pointing to one integer array which contains how many elements? 3 elements. Either you can use this declaration or this declaration. Both are same. Recommended to use this one. This is the syntax of creating an array. Got it, friends, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Can I go further?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Sir, I have one question for you people. How to create a student object? Student obj1 is equal to new student. Sir, I want to create employee object. Employee obj2 is equal to new employee like this. Sir, customer obj3 is equal to new customer like this. Sir, I have a question for you people. Tell me, sir, obj1 belongs to which class? Everyone tell me.
Student.
Correct. Student class. Sir, obj2 belongs to which class?
Employee.
Employee,
Employee class. Obj3 belongs to which class?
Customer.
customer.
Customer. Sir, everyone understood this, right?
Yes,
Especially Java students. In the last class only we have started OOPs.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Now my question. Sir, I am telling A is an object. Correct? Am I right?
Yes.
Just now I told you, every array in Java is treated as an object only. Can I say A is an object?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Tell me, what is the class name? Sir, A belongs to which class? What is the name of the class? A is also an object. What is the corresponding class name?
Not mentioned, sir.
Integer.
Sir, someone is telling, sir, it is integer. If it is integer, we have to create like this, right? Got it?
Yes, yes.
So it is not integer. Integer is an also class, but it is a wrapper class. Now,
Array class.
array class. If it is array class, we should create like this. Array A is equal to new array. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is some important tricky question what we have. But don't feel that sir, class name is something like integer open bracket or integer or array. It is wrong, sir. What is the class name here is, remember, open bracket I. Or anyone is going to declare a class name like this? No. Array class, array object. Sir, you can't create a class. It is a predefined class. Internally, they have written a class in such a way that you have to create object in this style, and it belongs to which class? This particular class only. What is the class name? Open bracket I. Don't worry, I will show you programmatically. Okay. Sir, if you declare integer array, what is the class name? Sir, open bracket I is the class name. Suppose if I am creating byte array, what is the class name? Open bracket B. So if I am creating any array for short integer, what is the class name? Open bracket yes, capital S. So if I am creating any long integer array, open bracket capital L. If I am creating float array, so open bracket capital F. Sir, if I am creating double array, so open bracket D. If I am creating character array, then open bracket C. Sir, if I am creating Boolean array, tell me what is array name? Open bracket
F. F.
False.
for Boolean. Can I take B?
Sir.
No,
No,
because
it is
already the
already
class
for
is
byte.
there, right?
No, sir. No, sir. We cannot take B.
Please make sure its class name is open bracket Z. Like that, these are predefined, sir. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sir, if it is integer two-dimensional array, then just you need to take two brackets. That's all, friends. Clear?
Sir.
If you take three-dimensional arrays, just three open brackets and then I. That's all. Clear? Sir, everything is okay. Where is the proof? Can you please show me proof? Then only I can able to understand. Like that, you
Sir,
may have. Yes.
one question here. Like this in line 123, or why don't we write then in that way? Like open bracket I a is equal to new integer, like you new int of I, something like that.
Yes, we can write. Sir, is it difficult or not? Please tell me.
Yeah, difficult, definitely.
It is nothing but somewhat confusion is there, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
Java people reduced this code in this particular style just for programmer, programmer comfortable. Got it?
Mhm. So it is like this open bracket I we are representing as int of two
Yes.
brackets like that.
We are not representing. Internally, it will take care. That's why it won't allow you to create objects for that.
So like I'm just getting little confused. Like open bracket I, is it it is like written as int of that brackets to closing
Yes,
square brackets.
that will be replaced at the time of execution.
Okay, okay,
Got it? Just for programmer comfortable purpose, they have written like that. Got it?
okay, okay, okay. So,
Don't worry, I will show you proof. Hmm? Clear, guys?
yes.
Now, let us see. Let us see, friends. So, where is the proof? Can you please tell me with one example program like that? You may ask. Listen. See, whenever there is a class called student, there is one class called student, and there is one class called employee. Like that, assume. So here, student, sir, S is equal to new student. Like that we have. Can you please print that yes? What will happen? That student information it is going to print. Like in the object notation, it will print. Now I need class. So you can ask yes dot get class. There is one special method is there called get class. By using any object, answer will happen. E is equal to new employee. Sir, whatever code you have written, can you please run for the employee object E? Now see what will happen. Perfectly it is working. Now my question is, can I apply this for integer array? Integer array A is equal to new integer of 5 elements. So now after this line, if we are calling A dot get class, whatever output I told in the previous cases, whatever class names I have given, that class names only should come. Then my explanation is clear. Have you observed? Open bracket I. Suppose I have taken one boolean 2 subscripts B is equal to, so new boolean of 2 subscripts, so 2 and then 3 like that. Now I need its class name. Tell me what will be the class name, sir?
Double open bracket Z.
Yes, double open bracket Z. You can see. Clear, friends? Understood, everyone? If I ask only get class, so what it is going to return? Let me check. Have you observed? Something is wrong here. Yeah, I forgot to close one more bracket. Now you can see. Sir, is the class open bracket Z? That means internally someone is replacing this with the original way of creating object. Clear, sir? Everyone feeling comfortable up to this?
Yes, sir.
So,
Please respond, everyone. Array creation. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So internally, this much story is there, friends. Right. Now, sir, there are certain small loopholes are there. Okay. So at the time of creating array, let me complete that. So different cases. What is the first note here is, observe carefully, friends. I'm creating one array. Okay. I'm creating one array like integer open bracket A is equal to new integer of 3. So integer open bracket B is equal to new integer with empty brackets. Tell me, is it valid or invalid?
Valid. Sir,
Second one,
valid.
Second one is
invalid.
invalid. Correct? Huh? So why?
Yes.
Because at the time of creating an array, compulsory you have to give size. Otherwise, it is invalid. Dimension is missing, something like that it is telling. Clear? So what is the note here? At the time of creating an array, so it is mandatory to provide size of the array. This is nothing but example what we have. Let me cover second case also, then we will go for discussion. What is the second note here is, listen carefully. I'm creating one array with the size 0. With the size 0. Tell me, is it valid or invalid?
Valid, sir.
Valid.
well,
Valid. So we can create an array with the size 0. There is no problem at all. You may have a doubt. So really, where we can use this? We have a scenarios. Okay. So we can create an array with the size 0. We can create an array with the size 0. So what is the real usage of this one? Sir, if you see very closely about our Java programs, we have string array arguments is there. Sir, what is the size of the argument? Whenever you are passing, then only you will get. Otherwise, what is the size? Is it 0 only, right? Correct, friends?
so,
Sir,
Yes,
clear
sir.
everyone? So, we can't create any array without providing the size. That is the first conclusion. and we can create an array with the size 0 also. There is no problem at all. Is these two note points are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. So coming to another note, what we have, listen carefully. See, I'm creating one array. Okay. So with the size -4. Tell me, is it possible, friends?
Sir.
Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But sir, negative array size won't be there, right? During runtime, you will get the problem. What is that problem? There is one exception is coming, telling java.lang. Negative array size exception. So whatever argument that you have given, its a size is negative, like that it is telling. Okay. So we can't create an array with a negative size. So if we are creating, then we will get compilation. Sorry, we will get runtime error saying. So what is that error? Negative array size exception. Negative array size exception. This is nothing but proof for that. Sir, why my compiler is silent? Why it is not raising any error message? Because how compiler is going to think, sir, integer a is equal to new integer of, they have to provide the size. Sir, if they are providing the size, what is the value? Integer value. Sir, is that -4 is integer or not? Yes. That's all. Compiler simply accepted. But during runtime, with a negative memory size, you can't create. That is a runtime issue what we have. Got it, friends, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Now, my question, sir, I'm creating an array. I'm creating an array with the size b. What is that b? Or with the size x? What is that size x is? Byte x is equal to 10. Is this code is valid?
Code is
No, sir.
Array valid only. What is the problem? The
But
read
to
properly. Integer a is equal to new integer of size is what? Byte x. X value is 10. It is also integer only, right?
yes, sir. Valid, sir.
Got it?
so like integer type, so dimension should be integer of type integer. So
Yeah,
to
whatever
integer type,
size.
we are assigning byte type.
Yes. Got it?
Okay.
Now tell me, can I replace this byte with short?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because short is
Short is
greater
also
than
not.
integer.
No, short is less than integer, sir. First byte,
Okay.
then short, then int. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, valid. Anyway, integer we have seen. Can I take long x is equal to 10?
No, because size is greater.
Size is?
Greater as
Sir.
as per int.
Valid.
Now see. Possible lossy conversion from long to int. Have you observed? It is trying to convert long to integer. There is a lossy conversion. Got it? Can I take float x is equal to 10.34f? Now is it valid?
Yes. Only
Sir,
it will
size?
consider the integer part.
No. Sir, size cannot be floating point, right? Possible lossy conversion from float to int. Got it?
Yes, sir.
But like it should have only taken the integer part. It is
Yes,
not like
exactly.
that, sir.
Yes. It is not taking. Only integer only it will take. In other cases, we are getting error. Got it?
Uh, One more doubt, sir. Actually, for long x equal to 10 means it is taking only value only, sir. X equal to 10.
That's what, madam. You have a doubt like 10 is the integer. It is converted, I mean, it is stored in the long integer, right? But
Yes.
what compiler is going to think? He will always look x. What content is there, it won't check. But the text is what type?
Long. Long time.
Understood?
Yes, yes. Got it,
Clear?
sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, right. Now listen. The last conclusion. Now character ch is equal to or character x is equal to I am taking a. Is it valid or invalid?
Valid.
Valid, sir.
Valid. Valid. Okay. Definitely program is going to compile fine and it will run. Sir, why it is valid? Can I say here it is expecting integer. X can be automatically promoted to integer. Correct, friends?
Yes, auto converter.
That's all. So what will be the size of this array? If you ask system.out.println, I think I didn't cover this, but soon I am going to cover. If I print, what will be the size? Have you observed? 97. Is it the size of, ASCII value of A? Correct, Tom?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
So can I add this note like, so the only allowed data types for size of an array or, so which one we can take? Byte we can take, chart we can take, int we can take, and character. So other types are not allowed. So if we are taking other types, so we will get compilation. We will get compilation error. Got it, friends? Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Clear? Now, there is one more loophole is there, which is very interesting. So what is that loophole is? Can I take integer a is equal to new integer of 21, 47, 48, 36, 47? Sir, what is this one? It is the range of the integer, maximum range of the integer. Can I take like that?
Yes.
Got it? Clear? Valid only, right?
Yes.
Now see what will happen. So have we observed what error message we are getting? Is the number is
Large.
correct? So
After 3, you are
27,
given 7,
48,
sir. After 3, you have to remove 7.
36, 36, 47. Sorry, correct? Huh? Yeah. Sir, is it compiling fine?
Yes, sir.
But when you are running, see what will happen. Sir, what error it is telling? Can you please read it?
Out of memory.
Out of memory error. What is that statement? Requested array size exceeds virtual mission limit. They have given some limit. Sir, what is the meaning of this one? You need to create an array. Okay, fine, I will create. What about the size? Sir, you have given. So the size has nothing but what? Infinite values. Got it? So this much memory size I am unable to provide. These many indexes, these many values I am unable to hold. Like that it is telling. So uh, practically in the real time with this much size we won't create. But syntactically we need to see the loopholes, right? That's why. Sir, is it valid or invalid? Yes, it is valid. Please make sure that it is valid. So we can create an array. So with size, what is that size? So 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Okay. So compiler allows, but during execution, so Java virtual machine unable to create So those many memory locations. So hence it rises which error? Out of memory runtime error. Like that we have. Got it, friends?
Yes.
Yes.
Next. So one more small conclusion on this continuation part. Sir, in the place of 47, if I take 48, is it valid?
No, sir.
It
Is
is
it
out of range.
compilation error or runtime error?
Compilation.
Compilation long.
Error. Just now we have seen integer number is too large, like that we are getting. Got it, friends?
Yes, sir.
Sir, everyone clear up to this?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Sir, clear everyone? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you have shown very clearly like how one-dimensional arrays got created. Can you please explain how two-dimensional arrays got created? Because my question is always on two-dimensional arrays. Can you please create a program? So how these two-dimensional arrays are going to be created? I will show you that part also. So two-dimensional array creation is it's very important, sir. Sir, I will take multiple examples with the diagram. Diagrams are very important. What is the first example is, sir, assume that integer two-dimensional a is equal to new integer of 3. How the memory is going to be created? Sir, majority of students are going to feel like 3 rows will be created like that. This is 0th row, this is the first row, this is the second row, like that. And this is 0th column, this is the first column, this is the second column. Like in C and C++, this is the memory style. Sir, is my Java is going to follow this structure? No. Why? Because Java is going to follow one different structure, sir. First, it will take this size, that is called as base size. How many elements are there? 3 elements. Then this is the next level size. First element is created pointing to an array with 3 dimensions. Second array is pointing to, sir, again 3 elements. So third one is pointing to 3 elements like that. So this is 0th location, first location, second. This is 0, 1, 2. This is 0, 1, 2. This is 0, 1, 2 like that. Sir, why it is not allowing this? Because, sir, if you create like this in C language, if you create integer A with 3 elements, B with, another dimension with 3, compulsory we have to provide the values. So all the 3 values in the first row, all the 3 values in the second row, compulsory you need to provide. Sir, my requirement is I have 3 values for first row. Okay. So I have only 2 values for second row. So I have 3 values for third row. Is it possible to create any array like this in Java? I mean C++? No. Because with wasting one memory location, you can't create. So it is possible in Java. How, sir? Create base address. How many rows are there? 3 rows. Sir, first row is pointing to an array with 3 elements. Second row is pointing to an array with 2 elements. Third row is pointing to an array with 3 elements. Can I say this approach is array of arrays approach? Okay. So in Java, 2D arrays are not created by using matrix style. Sir, it is created by using array of arrays structure. I think you got very clear clarity. Don't worry, I will give multiple examples for this. Sir, theory wise clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? So I will take one or two examples, you will get clarity. Clear, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Now I will take another example. So what is the next example here we have is, assume I'm creating one array. Okay. Like a two-dimensional array. A is equal to, so new 3, like this I'm taking. Then integer a of 0 is equal to new int of 2. So a of new int of 1. So a of 2 is equal to new int of 3. Yes, we can create. So what will be the memory locations for these? What is the base address size, sir? 3.
3.
What is the first element size? 2. What is the second representation size? Only 1.
1.
What is the third representation style? 3 elements. Got it? Understood, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone
So
feeling
one
comfortable?
question, sir. In the
Yes, please.
first line, sir, 282 line number, we have given integer of 3 with and then empty bracket. So empty bracket means what, sir, here? We are not
Here,
declaring the
as of,
size, sir.
as of now, I know the base size, but internally, what is the individual element size? I don't. Immediately in the next
Okay.
step, we have given that.
Okay, okay.
Got it?
Because it is an array of arrays.
Yes, it is an array of arrays. First, I will create main array. What is the sub-array size? That I will give in the next line. Got it?
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Clear, guys?
Yes, clear, sir.
Now, I will show you some syntactical things. So, you have to tell which are valid and which are invalid. So, which of the following declarations are valid, you have to tell. Okay. Sir, first one, I am creating one integer array A is equal to new integer. Tell me, is it valid or invalid? With our knowledge, you have to
Valid.
tell.
Invalid.
Invalid, sir.
Invalid. Why it is invalid? Because size is
How
not given.
to, yeah, sir.
Now, integer 2-dimension A is equal to new integer of 3 and 4. Valid or invalid?
Valid,
Valid.
sir.
Valid.
Valid. Because perfectly we have given the sizes. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, integer 2 subscripts A is equal to new integer of 3 and second subscript. Valid or invalid?
Valid.
Valid, sir.
Valid.
Valid. Okay. Now, fourth one, integer 2 subscripts A is equal to, so new integer of empty subscripts followed by 4.
Invalid, sir.
Invalid.
Valid.
Why? Because, sir,
Yes, sir.
size is negligible for the next level arrays. But at very beginning, base array size is mandatory. Got it, friends?
Yes, sir.
Clear, everyone? Next, integer. I am taking 3-dimensional array A is equal to new integer of 3, 4, 5. Valid or invalid?
Valid.
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 Valid, sir.
Now I am taking integer 3-dimension A is equal to new integer of, so 3, 4 and then empty. Valid or invalid?
Valid.
Valid.
Valid. Okay. So now seventh one, integer 3 dimensions A is equal to new integer of, I am giving 3 and in the middle empty and 5. Valid or invalid?
Valid.
Invalid. See, first base address size, maybe in the next line next address size, maybe in the next line next address size. Like that we can give. Sir, base address size I know. In the middle layer I don't know. Next layer I know. No, it is not possible. Because from top to bottom, construction should be done. Got it, friends?
Yes, sir.
Sir, clear everyone? Now, last one. I think with all these conclusions, you can tell this one answer. So I'm giving 4 and then 5. Valid or invalid?
Invalid.
Invalid. Got it, friends? Any queries on this array creation? How to create an array? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear,
Please
sir.
come. Everyone clear?
So clear.
Right. Array initialization. What is the next step? Array initialization. So what is mean by array initialization? Sir, once if an array got created, okay, so we can provide, but if you want, you can declare. Other clear, friends? Yeah, sorry, there is some network issue. Now tell me, sir, what is your question?
Maybe some because of network, I didn't hear you last 1 minute, sir. So, what is that automatic default value that Java will be assigning, sir, if we do not provide?
Yeah, I will show you. I will show you, sir. Don't worry.
Okay. So declaration we can give, sir, without giving the like int square bracket a, but not giving the equal to new. It can be given in the next line, right?
Yeah, we can give. See, I'm talking about initialization. Means what?
Uh-huh.
After creating, for example, assume that I'm creating like integer a is equal to new integer of 4. That means we created an array with 4 values, right?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Mhm.
What is the first value? 0. What is the second value? 0. What is the third value? 0. What is the fourth value? 0. Since you have not given, Java is taking. How Java is taking? For all integers. So the default value is 0. For all floating point related things, the value is default 0.0. For all character arrays, it is empty character. For all Boolean values, the default value is false. For other objects, what is the default value?
Null.
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 I already
No.
covered this. So if you are okay with this default values concept, just I will show you one simple example which cover all these 5 types. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
let me take one example here, friends. One example program I will demonstrate. See, I'm creating one. Yeah, so sorry for the delay. So I think now the network is clear. Sir, everyone please confirm, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yeah, guys, please confirm everyone came back. Is my voice is clear so that I will start. Everyone please confirm.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Right. So now we will see what is mean by this array initialization. See, once if array got created, Java is going to provide some default values. If we want, we can also assign the default values. Like if you take one example, I created one array, a integer array with 5 elements. I created one double array with 5 elements. I created one character array with 5 elements. So I created Boolean array with 6 elements. Now I want to print these default values. Sir, every element I don't want to print like a of 0 or a of 1, something like that. In Java, there is one special class is there with the name arrays, which is present in util package. In util package, there is one predefined class is there with the name arrays. So that arrays contains one special method like toString. If you pass that array object, it will print the content internally, all the elements, not one or two elements. It will print all the elements content. Sir, if I run this program, you can see what output it is going to generate so that you will get clarity. Sir, are you seeing? First, it is displaying integer array, the total content. What are the default values provided by Java? 0, because it is integer array. Next, 0 0.0, because it is a floating point array. Next, empty characters. Then Boolean values. Sir, can you please show me for object? Yes. Let me take something like student array E is equal to So new student of, let me take some 6 objects. Sir, where is the student class? We will define one dummy student class here. Okay, so let us print, so the value of E. What default values it should contain? Null, right? Are you seeing? We are getting null values like that. This is nothing but how to provide initial values. See, if we are not giving initial values, I mean default values, Java is going to take the default values. Sir, is it possible to give these values by ourselves? Yes. Assume I created one integer array with 5 elements. So I want to update the second element with a triple one and the third element with a triple two. Now, if we run this program, what will happen? So you can see only 0th location, first location, second location updated with a triple one, third location updated with a triple two, rest of the locations by default, it is taking default values. Okay. So if we are not providing any default values, Java is going to take the default values. If we are giving default values, then what will happen? I mean, if you are assigning any values, then Java won't take default values. Got it, friends? Everyone, please confirm. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Sir, in this also, there are multiple cases I want to cover. What is the case one? What is the case one here is, listen. See, I am creating one integer array, friends, with the size as a 3. Sir, you are trying to print all the elements. I don't want that. System.out.println. If you print A, what will happen? If we are trying to print A of 0, what will happen? Sir, for A, what is the output you will get?
Hash code of A.
All three, all.
No, it won't print all 3. It will print address of A. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
So, what is the class name? Open bracket I. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Followed by @ symbol, and it will give some hash code. For Java people, I will explain this in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Then what about A of 0?
0.
0. Why? Because it is integer array, right? That's why it is taking default value as a 0. Like that we have. Sir, this address will vary from system to system. This is nothing but a case one. What is the case one? Sir, if we are printing the total array, what will happen? Some people are going to feel like, sir, all the elements it is going to print. No. Okay. Sir, clear everyone? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes.
Now, case 2. Sir, continuation of this. What is a case 2 is, assume there is one two-dimensional array is there, okay, with base size as a 2 and next level size is nothing but 3. Sir, I am trying to print A. What is output? Is it 2 open brackets or 1 open bracket?
2 open brackets.
2 open brackets. What about A of 0?
0 only.
0 only.
No. That's what you are misunderstood. That
Okay.
is the reason why I have taken this example. See, what is the base address size? 2 elements. 0th location first. 0th location is pointing to an array which is having 3 elements. Correct? So
Yes.
0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Whenever you are trying to print SOP of A, what will happen? Can I say A means what? This entire reference. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that memory address it is trying to print. That is nothing but open bracket, @ symbol, hash code. Clear? Whenever you are trying to print SOP of A of 0, tell me A of 0 represents what?
0.
Again, it is an array, right? Am I right?
One dimensional array.
Then what
Address
will be
of
the output?
the A of
Open
0.
bracket,
I.
I mean open bracket I, hash code. Correct?
Got it, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you print SOP of A of 00, then
0.
0. So why? Because so it is representing this one. Got it, friends?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Sir, everyone understood? If you want, let me check. Open bracket. So I at the rate, it will print some hash code. So system dot out dot println of. If you print E of 00, what will be the output? 0. Now let me check. Clear, guys? Is the case 2 is clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Now, so case 3. For this, you need to tell the answer. What is the case 3 here is A is equal to 2. I am not giving any sizes here. I am trying to print A. So what will be the output? Then I am trying to print A of 0. So what will be the output? Now I am trying to print A of 00. Now tell me what is the output for first one?
Open bracket I.
Open bracket, open bracket.
Open bracket I
I.
at the rate some hash code. What about second one?
Second one, open bracket. I.
Open bracket. How many open brackets, madam?
1.
Don't know, sir.
Got it? Can I say null? Correct? Because base address size we have given like 2. Internally next sublevel we have not given. Correct?
Yes.
That means what? That pointer is pointing to which object? Null object. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
On null, is it possible to get A of 00? We will
Yes.
get null pointer exception. Okay. Now
Yes.
let me check really is it coming or not. Clear?
Yes.
This is nothing but another case which you should get clear clarity. Any doubt in these 3 cases? Please confirm, everyone.
No, sir. Got it.
Right. Next, 4th case. I think everyone can tell this answer. Easy only. Now see, I'm creating one array. Like A is equal to new integer of 4. So I'm giving A of 0 is equal to something like 10. A of 1 is equal to 20. So A of 2 is equal to 30. So A of 3 is equal to 40. A of 4 is equal to, okay, let me take A of 4 is equal to, so 50. Then system dot out dot println of, so arrays dot toString of A. What is output?
Error it will be.
What
Except
error? Compilation error or runtime error?
compilation only, because at
Compilation.
it will come to know.
No, it is not compilation error. Because so how many we are creating an array with how many elements?
4.
4. So what compiler is going to check? Syntactical mistakes. Is there any mistake in this 4th line? No, right?
No,
Because array name is there. Index value must be integer. Yes, I have taken integer only. So everything is valid. Correct?
But 4
Yes, sir.
this one is not there, right, sir? 0 to 3 only we can allocate, right?
That is runtime checking, right?
Okay.
Whether you are giving 0 to 3 or 0 to 4, compiler won't verify. Whether you are giving integer or not, only compiler will check.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Now see, the program is going to compile fine, but during runtime, what happens? Array index out of bound exception at 4. So here we are getting runtime error saying array index out of bounds exception. Like this we are getting. Next, case 5. Case 5. It is also important, especially for interviews. Now I am giving A of -4 is equal to 50. Now tell me, sir.
Runtime error, sir.
Time.
Runtime error. What is that error?
Negative index value, something like.
Array index out of bound exception or negative index size? Negative index. Please make sure program compiles fine. While executing, it will generate array index out of bound exception only, not negative array size, because negative array size talks about the size, but this one is out of range. Got it? Sir, everyone clear with this? Conclusions, whatever we have?
Yes, yes. So that negative error is only for the size inside the square bracket that we are giving.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So this is nothing but array initialization. Sir, we covered only main topics like introduction to arrays. We have seen like introduction to arrays we have seen. Next and after that array declarations we have seen. Then array creations, what are the multiple ways are there. Then array initializations we have seen. So you people are having any doubt in these four topics, like with various conclusions I covered? Any queries?
Where we will get the negative errors.
Negative array index out of bound exception is not there, madam. Only array index out of bound exception is there. Whether it is a negative or positive, it will comes under that only. But when we will get negative array size exception will get when you are trying to create an array with negative size. Whenever you are trying to create an array with negative size, have you observed here? Only at the time of providing size, we will get negative array size exception. It is not related to the index. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And
Sir,
sir,
everyone feeling comfortable up to this?
sir, small confusion about that, like int of the declaration part, right? Where you told that only the first before comma only will be, we can use a of square, like square bracket of a, no, comma, square bracket of b. That part,
Yes.
just once again.
Sir, it's very simple, sir. See, we can create array like this. It is one dimensional array, right?
Okay.
We can create like this also.
Yes.
We can create like this also. When it is applicable, when you have direct way of creating array. In addition to that, if you have two more arrays are there, like open bracket a comma b, can I take like this?
Yes.
What is the dimension of b here? 2, sorry, 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Can I take integer a followed by bracket and then b followed by bracket?
Yes.
Now what is the size of the a? 1 dimension. Size of the b? 1 dimension, right?
Yes.
Now integer, I am taking open bracket a, open bracket b. It is not allowed. Why it is not allowed? In the sense, in front of variable name, we can take subscripts. This rule is applicable only for first element in the array declaration.
Okay.
That is the rule.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, yes, yes. Now clear, sir.
Yeah. Any questions, guys? Sir, especially the people who are there in Java weekend batch. Sir, who is the Java weekend batch? Everyone is there in the session.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Amrit, Tulasi, clear arm.
Yes, sir. Clear.
What
Yes.
about remaining? Can you please confirm who is there?
Yes, sir.
Vijay, clear arm.
Clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Sanjay, clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please interact with me. Whatever doubts you have to ask. Because in the entire YouTube channel or in any institute, sir, for these four topics, maximum 15-20 minutes class will be there. But I started at 6 p.m. Now time is almost 8 p.m. Almost 2 hours we spend only on this with the different conclusions. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can I move for the next topic? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So In this also some multiple conclusions will be there. Please listen carefully. See, array declaration. Next topic is array declaration. Okay. So array creation and array initialization. Array initialization. Sir, these three things you can write in a single statement. Sir, how it is possible? What is array declaration? Let me take one example. Sir, what is array declaration? I am declaring one array. So like this, integer a. What is array creation? Sir, a is equal to new integer of 3. What is initialization? A of 0 is equal to 11. A of 1 is equal to 22. A of 2 is equal to 33. Like this. Sir, these three lines we can write in a single line. How it is possible? Integer, open bracket, a is equal to, within flower bracket, you have to take separated by commas. Sir, you may have a doubt. Where is new keyword? Where is new keyword? Where we are creating object. So automatically by seeing the number of elements it will be. Sir, where is the size? Where is the size? So internally, automatically it will count. Okay, like that we have. So this is nothing but the simplest way of creating an array. Sir, when we should go for this approach? Because if you know the values in advance, sir, where such type of scenarios will come? In the strings, maybe tomorrow I am going to start strings, right? Sir, in the strings, there is one application. Like you need to count. So how many vowels are there? Sir, what are all the vowels that we have? Sir, how to declare that? So it is fixed, right? Fixed, right? That's why what we are going to do is we will create one character array with the name vowels. Okay, vowels, and you are going to give the values like a, e, I, o, u, because these are fixed, right? So in such cases we can use. Okay, so array declaration, creation, and initialization in a single line. When we can go for these approaches? Sir, when we know the values in advance, recommended way is nothing but this one. Got it, friends? Everyone, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, sir, if it is one dimensional array, then okay. For example, case 1. In this also multiple cases. See, whenever we have an array like integer, let me take the program itself so that you will get clarity. So integer a is equal to, I am giving 111, comma 222, comma 333. Sir, if you print system dot out dot println a of 0, what output we will get? 111. If you print a of 1, it will print 222. So if you print a of 2, it will print 333. So other than this, if you are trying to take any other values, we are going to get index error, that we know very well. Like that we have. Okay. So this is nothing but for one dimensional arrays what is happening. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now for two-dimensional arrays, how? Sir, we can declare two-dimensional arrays also when you have the elements in advance. Assume I will take one simple example, like 2 brackets is equal to, sir, within this, what you need to do? You have to take one more subscript like 10, 20, 30, comma, one more subscript like 40, comma 50. Then how to print the values? Sir, before printing, try to analyze this by taking the diagram. Okay, sir, it is a two-dimensional array. What is a base array size? Can you please count how many elements are there at top level? 2 elements, right?
2.
So base array size is 2. This is nothing but 0th location, first location. Sir, this 0th location is pointing to another array. How many elements are there?
3.
3 elements. So this is 0th location, first location, second location. Elements are, so 10, 20, 30. Now this one is pointing to another array with how many elements, sir?
2.
2 elements. One is nothing but 40, another one is nothing but 50. Got it?
Yes.
Now, if you print A of 0, 0, what is output? 10. If you print A of 0, 1, what is output?
20.
20,
20. 20. If you print A of 0, 2, what is output?
30,
30. If you take any other thing, we will get runtime error. Now I am taking 1, 0. What is output you will get?
40.
40. So if I am taking 1, 1, what is output? 50. If you are taking any other things, we will get runtime error. Got it, friends?
Yes.
Clear?
yes, sir.
Now, case 3. Let me give some complicated array so that we can see how internally it is going to work. How internally it is going to work, we will see. So what is that array is? I am taking 3-dimensional array. For you to make confusion, I am taking 3-dimensional array. So what about the elements? Let me give here 3 dimensions and array A is equal to, sir, within 1 dimension, this is 1-dimensional array. Okay. So internally, what I am doing is, so I am taking an array. Okay. So with 2 elements like this. So what is the meaning of this? Sir, main array, base array size is nothing but how many elements? 2 elements. And this array is pointing to some array and this one is pointing to some other array. Is the outline diagram is clear?
Yes,
Now internally, inside this, what I am doing here is, observe carefully. Internally, what I am doing here is, I am taking 10, 20, 30, comma, so 40, 50, 40, 50. Now what is the meaning?
the second level we have the 2 and 3, 2 array.
So can I say it is again an array, correct?
Hmm.
Having
3,
2 elements.
2 elements.
What is the first one? It is an array which is pointing to how many elements? 3 elements.
3 elements.
So 10, 20 and then 30. So second one is having only 2 elements, 40 and then 50. Clear, guys? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, so what is the next one here is, I am taking in one subscript, I am taking 60 as one element. Okay, then one more array with 70 and then 80, then one more array, so with 90, 100. Okay, so comma 110, like that I am taking. So now what is the meaning? Sir, here it is an array pointing to how many elements? 3 elements. First one is pointing to only one location, which is nothing but 60. Second one is pointing to
2 elements.
2 elements like 70 and then 80. So this one is pointing to
3 elements.
3 elements with 90, 100 and then 110. Got it?
Yes.
Now, the main important thing which we need to analyze here is, listen carefully. So index values, that is the very, very important. This one is 0, this one is 1, this one is 0, this one is 1. So 0, 1, 2. Then again here 0, 1, 2. So 0, 1. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. If you have this diagram, then giving explanation is very simple, sir. System.out.println off. I am trying to print A of 0, 1, 1. Tell me, friends, what is output?
20, A of 0, 1, 1.
So A of 0, again from that one, see A of 0, this one, 1, that means this one, correct? In that again 1. So what is the value? 40, correct? Not J of 0, 0, 1. It is 0, 1, 1. Got it, friends?
Yes.
50 answer, right? 1 of 0, 1 of 1, right? 50.
See, first of A of 0. A of 0 means this value, correct?
Yes, sir.
And the answer
Then
will be
1.
5
1
0.
means this one, right?
Sir, that
Then one,
next one is 1, sir.
1 is 50, right? Answer.
50, sir, 50.
Yeah, sorry. It is not 40, 50. Sorry. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear, friends?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now, So A of, sir, I am taking 1 0. Sir, please check. Please be on mute. So much disturbance is coming because these videos are recording. Please check from your end. Whenever you are speaking, please check the surroundings. A of 102. Now, A of 1 means this one. Then 0 means this one. 2 means what? 60. Correct?
No,
Am I right, friends?
it should give exception, right, sir?
No, sir.
Why?
There's no element, sir.
There is no element called second location. Got it?
Yes.
Then what will happen? Runtime exception. What is that exception? Array index, out of bound exception. Correct?
Yes.
Now, same thing. If I print A of 0, 0, 0. Now,
10, sir.
10 now.
60.
Sorry.
Is it-
60.
60,
60.
sir.
60. Got it? Now, sir, next one. Listen carefully. I am taking 1 and then 2 and then 1. Now, what is output?
100.
20.
100. 100.
100.
Yes.
Sir.
100. So, first location, from that second, in that first location, 100 is the output. Got it?
Yes.
Now, I am taking, so A of 1, okay, so 1, let me take 2 and then 2. Now, what is output?
So 110.
110.
110. Now, assume I am taking, sir, 2, here 2, here 1, here 0. Now, what is output?
Yeah,
Out of bound.
runtime error, sir.
Yes, runtime error. So, array index out of bounds exception. Okay. Now, I am taking, sir, 1, 1, 1. Now, what is output?
80, sir.
So, 1, 1, 1, 80. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, I am taking, sir, 0, 0, 0. Now,
10, sir.
10. So this is nothing but what we have. Later try to execute and check all possibilities. Okay. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any questions from this?
No, sir.
Right. This is nothing but what is mean by array initialization, array declaration, array creation in a single line. What we have. So the next topic is very, very important and easy topic because in the majority of the scenarios, students are always confusion with this topic. Okay, so that's why I'm going to include the concept called string also in this. Maybe you can able to understand. Why? Because there is a similarity between the words like length versus length method. Sir, one is attribute, I mean identifier. Another one is nothing but what? Method. So what is this length? First, let me talk about this. Sir, length means what? It is a final variable. It is a final variable, or I can say it is an identifier applicable only for arrays. Applicable only for arrays. Okay. So it returns the number of elements present in that array, or can I say it returns size of the array. That's all. Sir, okay, what about this length? Sir, it is a method. It is a method, so which is present in predefined, which is present in predefined string class. It returns the number of characters or the number of elements so present in that string. So it returns size of the string. Sir, both concepts are same functionality wise, both are same, but what is the difference? One is we can apply on array, another one is we can apply on string. With that, I will give multiple examples so that you will get clarity. Any questions up to this?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Let me take one example to simplify this. What is that example is? Assume I am taking one array like integer a is equal to, okay, new integer of 3. I am taking like this, system dot out dot println of a dot length. What is the output, sir?
3.
3.
3. So because how many elements are there?
3 elements.
We created with 3 elements, right? That's why 3 is the answer. Now, sir, system dot out dot println of a dot length, like this I am taking. Now, what will happen?
Even
Get
errors.
error.
Yes. What type of error? It is a compilation error, correct?
Yes.
Sir.
So it is nothing but it is going to raise compilation error. Clear, friends? First example.
Yes.
Sir, for the int side, we already declared as 3. So what is the use of the length method? Because we already know the size of array is 3.
Ah, yes. We have a size of 3. That's why it is returning 3.
No, I'm saying like we already declared int equals to 3, right?
Hmm.
So then we again be using a equals to length. So we already know the array size, right?
Hmm.
So what's
Hmm.
the meaning of using a array length method? If we already know the
Uh,
array size.
okay. Nice question. See, the thing is, every time you can't use 3, right? Because it is dynamically, what you can say, it is programmatically, we have hard coded this value, right?
Hmm, correct.
So if you want to get that value, every time you won't tell 3. Okay. So in a polite manner, can I use a dot length? Got it?
Okay. Okay.
So that is a professional way of writing the code.
Hmm.
Anyway, we hard coded this value, no problem. Suppose if this value is dynamically given means what? Suppose consider I am reading the value of n from the user, I will take it as n. Then you don't know, right? You can't specify, correct?
Then it is like,
We can use either n or a dot length, but it is a recommended approach. Okay.
okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Now, so second example, let me take here in this line, I'm doing some small bug like string a is equal to, so new string of, I'm taking Prakash. Now tell me, what about the first line?
Error, sir.
Get error again.
First line is error, right?
Compiler.
So compilation error will come. What about second line?
We get number 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 number 7.
7.
7. Okay. So first let me see that compilation error. Compilation error. If you comment this line, then what will happen? It will ignore the compilation error and you will get the output like 7. Got it, friends?
Yes.
Now, sir, to improve your what you can see thinking capabilities, I will do one small modification. What is that modification is? I will take a program which includes both arrays as well as strings. Now see, sir, I am taking string array A is equal to, string array A is equal to, sir, I am giving Ram, I am giving Krishna, so I am giving Ramakrishna, something like that. Okay. Now my requirement is I am calling a dot length. What is output, sir? Is it going to
4.
raise any error or output?
We
Output
get a 4. Number 4.
3, sir.
4
4.
3.
1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3.
3.
0, 1, 2, 3.
3.
Hmm.
How many number of elements are there? Correct?
Yes.
Let me check really is that 3 is coming or not. Okay. Now, so I'm taking a dot length. Now what is output?
It will
3,
give
sir.
error, sir.
3. A is what type?
String array.
String.
No, my question is A is string or array? Tell me.
Array.
A is
Array.
array.
Yes.
A is an array, not string. Okay. Internally, the content of A is a string. Got it?
Yes.
Now it will raise compilation error. I think no explanation is needed for that.
Hmm.
Then, sir, if I am taking system dot out dot println of A of 0 dot length, what will happen?
3.
What is output?
3.
3, correct?
Yes.
No
3,
problem.
right? Now,
Compilation.
compilation error. Why? A of 0 is what type?
String.
String type. Can I apply length?
No, sir.
No, because it is applicable only for arrays. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Sir.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
so sorry, system dot out dot println of. Can I take a of 0 dot length method? Now what is output?
3.
3. Clear, friends?
Sir, got it.
So this is nothing but just I included both arrays and strings into a single program to get clarity. Any questions from this?
No, sir.
Everyone feeling comfortable up to this topic?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So the next topic is which is very, very important topic. This is almost we are going to use multiple times, sir. These things are going to give benefits for even in Java new features also. See, there is one concept called anonymous objects, anonymous classes, anonymous methods, like that is nothing but lambda expressions. Okay, anonymous arrays. Like that, we have multiple things. Anonymous means what? There won't be any name. See, whenever one time usage is coming, there you can use this concept. For example, for easy understanding purpose. So I got a scenario like I want to travel from Bangalore to Hyderabad. So I reserved a ticket in train. Then I started my journey. So after my seat, there is one person is there. So I don't know anything about that person. What I will do? Just I'm going to talk casually, or like some information sharing. Where are you from? Like that. Sir, am I going to get contact number of that particular person? Definitely no. Because once if I'm going to reach Hyderabad, then that person is nowhere related to me. Something like anonymous person. So one time usage only in that travel, just for time pass sake, just we are going to keep on talking with some like social issues or movies or any political things like that. But after that, I don't have any connection. So in the same way, in your program, sir, I'm going to use array only one time. Then why we need to give names and all for that? You can use these anonymous arrays. Okay, anonymous arrays means what? I can say nameless arrays. Sometimes we can create an array without name. So such a type of nameless arrays are called as anonymous arrays. Okay, so the main objective of these anonymous arrays are, what is the main objective? Sir, just for instant usage we can use, only for instant usage. Okay, how to create anonymous arrays? We can create anonymous arrays by using the following syntax. What is the syntax for creating anonymous arrays? Directly I will take example, sir. Listen, just we have to use new keyword, followed by what type of data it is holding, followed by what is the dimension. Then immediately you need to give the elements followed by subscripts. That's all, sir. Like that you need to create. Sir, what about two-dimensional arrays? No problem, you can take two-dimensional arrays. So in that you can provide the elements which you want to store, like that. So except name, everything will be there. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I will show you one example program, then only you can understand well about this one small application I will develop. See, they have given one array, sir. Your task is you need to find out sum of elements in the array. So I'm taking one method like public static integer sum, so which is receiving one array A, Initially, I declared sum is equal to 0, or let me take s is equal to 0. So I am taking for each loop for each item present in A. So just I am adding that item to the sum and I am returning that sum. Sir, do you have any doubt in this code snippet? Already I covered this in the loops concepts. Anyone having doubt in this small code snippet? Just there is an array. We initialized sum is equal to 0. We are selecting one by one element from that array. We are adding that to sum and we are returning that. Any queries?
No, sir.
No. Sir, now assume that I want to calculate sum here. Integer, I am taking one array A is equal to, so like array elements are 10, 20, 30. I have another array is there, sir, like B. Its elements are nothing but 40 and then 50. I have one more array is there with name C. So with elements 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, like that. Sir, I want to calculate sum. How to calculate? System.out.println of sum by passing A, and we can call sum by passing B. So sum by passing C, like that. Now what is the output that you are going to get? Sum of each and every array element, like 60, 90, 400 is nothing but sum of these elements. Got it, friends?
Yes.
Now what will happen? Can I say one array object will be created? Name is nothing but A. One more array object will be created. Name is nothing but B. One more object will be created. Name is nothing but C. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
This is nothing but object creation style. Now, sir, I can replace this A with new integer one dimensional array 10, 20, 30. So here new integer one dimensional array with, so 40, 50. Here new integer array, so with, so 60, 70, 80, 90. Just I am not taking 100 to see the difference in the output. So these lines are not required, right? Now if you run the program, program will compile fine, program also will get executed. Okay, sir, now you may have a doubt. What is the difference between the previous approach and this approach? Except that name, is there any advantage? Definitely. In this case, what will happen? I am writing in white color, observe. Sir, three objects got created. Is there any name for those three objects? No, sir. Remember carefully, whenever the program execution completed, so these things will be destroyed. Whenever program execution completed. Sir, what about this one? Sir, immediately when we are moving to the next line, immediately this object will be destroyed. Sir, only in this line that object is going to play. Once if it comes to the next line, this object will be destroyed. Sir, why? Because there is no name, right? Nameless objects will be destroyed first in the Java program, because there is one concept called garbage collector. Anyway, we are going to see that. So that garbage collector is ready to eat nameless objects every time. Got it, friends? Theoretically, this much difference is there. Everyone clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, no, sir.
Right. Next. Sir, I have one small note here, conclusion here. Sir, very, very important. Sir, I created one array, nameless array, but 1 minute, let me create. So I have one nameless array is there, like new int of, so 10, 20, 30, 40, like this, or 50. Sir, suddenly I came to know that this person is very, very important person for me. Is it possible to give name for that? Yes. Integer one dimensional array A is equal to. Like this also we can take. Sir, what is the meaning of this? When I am initiating the program, I found that that person is unknown person. That's why I use a nameless object. But later I came to know I want to give name for that. Sir, is it possible after creating anonymous arrays also, is it possible to give any name for that? Yes, happily we can give. Okay, so let me add based on our requirement, based on our program requirement. So we can give the name, for anonymous arrays. Then, so it is no longer anonymous, no longer anonymous. That means we have some name for that. So how to give that name? As usual, I explained in the program itself. That's all. Any queries about these anonymous arrays? So the next concept what we have here is array array element assignments means what? Sir, what kind of elements you can assign for array? So in this there are multiple cases I want to cover. Case 1, what is the first case is, let me take directly examples. See, I am declaring one integer array. I am declaring, or let me take, I am creating one byte array b is equal to, or byte a is equal to, so new byte of 3. Okay, so for this I am declaring byte b1, or byte v1 is equal to some 10, short value 2 is equal to some 20, integer value 3 is equal to some 30, so long integer value 4 is equal to 40, like that I am taking. Now let me create a byte array with 4 elements. So system dot out dot println of, so arrays dot to string of a. Tell me what is the output, sir?
Zero, byte value, sir, zero. Like
Zeros.
default.
All values are 0, right?
Hmm.
You can see. One second. It is not taking byte array. Is there any syntactical mistakes? Okay, maybe it is not taking. It is implemented. The problem is, sir, it is array, right? I have not used that brackets. That is the problem. Now you can see what is the output. All zeros are coming. Now my question is, I am taking a of 0 is equal to value 1. Is it allowed assignment or not? You have to tell.
Allowed.
Allowed. There is no problem, right? Compilation is successful. Next one, I am taking a of 1 is equal to value 2. Allowed or not allowed?
Yes, allowed. Allowed, sir.
Array type is what type?
Okay,
Byte.
not
So
allowed.
every element present in this array should be what type?
Byte type.
Byte. But short is not allowed, right? Because sizes are different. We will get compilation error. Got it?
Yes.
So this is nothing but error message. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, another example. Let me take in the place of byte like short a is equal to new short. Now, is that a of 1 assignment is allowed or not allowed?
Allowed.
First one?
Allowed.
Allowed. It is valid. This statement is also valid. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, so can I take a of 2 is equal to value 3? No, invalid.
Invalid.
Why? Because v3 is what type? Integer type. But array type is what? Short. Got it? Clear, friends?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
I am taking this short array as a integer. Now tell me, third one is allowed or not allowed?
Allowed.
Yes.
Allowed. It is valid. Correct? Clear?
Yes.
Now I am taking e of 3 is equal to v4. Well, allowed or not allowed?
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Allowed.
Why? Because v4 is what type?
Long time.
Long.
Long integer. We are trying to assign. Got it?
So,
So I think you got clarity from this. What is the case one here is in the case of primitives. These are primitives, right? In the case of primitive arrays, as array element, any type is allowed. Any type is allowed, can be promoted to declared type, any type you can take, but that should be promoted to the next type. Sir, I have taken byte array. Which are allowed assignments for these? Sir, we can take only bytes. Sir, I have short array is there. Sir, is it possible to take only short integers? No. So we can take byte also, because byte can be promoted to short, and short is also allowed. Sir, I have taken one integer array. Byte can be promoted, short can be promoted, int also can be promoted. I have taken long integer. Which are allowed? Byte we can take, short we can take, int we can take, long. Sir, I have taken float. Which are allowed? Can I take byte is allowed? Okay, short is allowed, integer is allowed, long integer is allowed, float is also allowed. Sir, I have taken double. So which are allowed? Sir, byte we can take, short we can take, integer, long, float, and double. Got it, friends, up to this?
Yes, sir.
If I take boolean, which are allowed?
Only Boolean.
Only boolean. So if I am taking character array, which are allowed?
Till int, byte, short,
byte,
int,
We can take byte, then
short,
short,
we can take short,
and int.
we can take int, and also character. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So do you have any queries in this?
Sir, one doubt, like float is having size greater than int.
Sir, I think in the data types I already covered, sir. It is valid only because representation is different, right? Integer representation and float representation is different. It is allowed. Okay.
Okay.
Just refer the data types, you will get clarity. Right. Sir, in this, one more case is there. Sir, with respect to primitives, I have a clear clarity. Suppose if I have objects, what will happen? Sir, there is, of course, the people who are not having these OOPS concepts not yet covered. You may have some kind of confusion, but don't worry. You can refer this video after completion of OOPS, you will get clarity. See, I am creating one object array is equal to new object of which is capable of storing some 3 elements. For understanding purpose, I am taking one student class. So I am taking one student class. It's okay. Now listen carefully. Sir, object array means what? Object is a predefined class which is there in Java. Object is a predefined class which is there in Java. Every class in Java is a child class of this object, whether it is predefined or user defined, everything is a child class. Now let me print this A. What output we are going to get, we will see. Sir, all are null values only, right? All are null values. Now listen, friends, I am taking A of 0 is equal to, so new integer or new object like this I am taking. Now tell me, what will be the value for first one?
Still null, sir.
Not null, sir. We are creating one object, right? That
Oh.
object address will come.
Hash code. Yeah.
Clear? Object address it is printing. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Now what I am doing is A of 1 is equal to new student. Sir, if you are not taking any parent class for this, who is the parent for this? Object only, right? Now it will accommodate, there is no problem at all. Student address we are getting. Got it?
Yes.
Now let me take A of 2 is equal to new test. Sir, we can create object for test class also, right? A of 3 is equal to new string. Sir, you can create a string class object also. A of 4 is equal to new integer of 420. We can create object, no problem, because everything is child class for which one? Object class. Sir, whenever you are creating object for object class, I am getting address of the object. Whenever you are creating object for student class, we are getting address of the student. Whenever you are creating object for test class, we are getting test class address. But whenever you are creating string class object, it is not giving string address, it is returning the content. Internally, that toString method is implemented in such a way that to return the string content. Sir, what about this one? It is also same. Any queries in this? Clear, guys? Everyone, please respond. Clear,
Clear.
Sir, everyone need response. Clear? Now,
Yes, sir, clear.
so there is one child class is there, sir. What is the name of the child class? Is something like number. There is one child class for object. What is that child class? Number. Sir, string is also one child class. Okay, string is also one child class. Okay, sir, for this number, boolean is also one wrapper class. All these are classes. Now observe what I am doing is, instead of creating object, I am taking number. Okay, number array a is equal to, so new number of I am taking with some 4 elements. Sir, what about the content? A of 0 is equal to new integer of I am taking 10. So A of 1 is equal to, so new double of I am taking 10.5. Sir, this number is having so many child classes like byte, short, integer, long integer, so float, double, like that we have. Sir, character is a separate, boolean is a separate. Now number type, sir, you can take number or its child classes. So what is the child class for this? Is integer is the child class? Yes. Now you can take. Sir, is double is the child class? Yes, we can take. Now observe what will happen. If I am trying to run the code, the program compiles fine and the output is 10, 10.5. Rest of the two objects are null. Clear, guys, up to this?
Yes.
Clear? Now, very important. If I am taking a of 3 is equal to, so new string of something like ABC. Can I take like this?
No, sir.
Sir, is there any relationship between string and number? Please confirm. Sir, my Java weekend students, please respond. Is there any relationship between string and number from the diagram? No, right?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Is there any relationship between object and string?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is there any relationship between object and number?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So there is no relationship between number and string. That's why what will happen? Compilation error. Have you observed? String cannot be converted to integer. String cannot be converted to number. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, I am trying to take a of 2 is equal to new student. Sir, can I take like this? No, right?
No,
Now
sir.
what will happen?
Sir.
Student cannot be converted to number. Sir, whenever you are assigning objects, which things are allowed? Either that type you can take or its child classes you can take, but other than that you can't take any other. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, listen carefully. Just let me add some conclusion for this case 2. What is the case 2 conclusion? Is Sir, in the case of objects, in the case of object type arrays, as array elements, we can provide either declared type objects or it's a child class objects. Is the statement is clear, making sense?
Yes.
Please confirm,
Yes, sir.
everyone.
Yes.
Right. Now, so there is one more conclusion. I mean, another case I want to cover. Of course, it is nowhere related as of now. Maybe in future, after completion of OOPS, you will get clarity for this. Case 3. What is the third case is, I am not taking any program. See, in the case of interface, in the case of interface type arrays, okay, as array elements, we can provide its implemented class objects. It's implemented class objects. Best example, there is one interface with name runnable array R is equal to new runnable of maybe some 2 or 3 objects. Sir, R of 0 is equal to, can I take a new thread? Yes, because it is valid. So why it is valid? Thread is the implementation class for runnable. Can I take R of 1 is equal to, so new string? No, it is invalid because string is not related to the runnable interface. Clear? So with all these conclusions, let me give one note. What is a note is, sir, if the array type is primitives, tell me which are allowed. Any type of values which can be promoted, to declared type. Correct?
Yes.
So for object type arrays, which are allowed?
Object and their child class.
Yes, either declared type and it's a child class objects. Correct? So what about for interfaces? For interfaces, we can take implemented. So implemented class objects are allowed. So even for abstract classes, so it's a child classes. It's a child class objects are allowed. Maybe after covering OOPS concepts, you will get clarity on this. So after that, you can watch this video, you will get clarity. This is nothing but what is mean by array element assignment. That means once if you create any array, what type of values you can assign for that. Clear guys up to this, please confirm.
Yes.
So the next topic, what we have here is array, which is very, very important. Array variable assignments. Sir, what kind of values you can assign for variables? Okay, in this also multiple cases are there. Let me talk about case 1. What is the case 1 is, see, I'm going to declare one array. I'm going to create one array like integer array A I am taking is equal to some elements like 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. So after this, I'm taking one more array like a character array. So B is equal to, okay, so some characters like A, B, C, like this. Now my question, sir, I am taking integer array B is equal to A. Tell me, is it valid or invalid?
So,
Is it valid or invalid? One second, let me take this one as a C. Tell me, valid or invalid?
Invalid, sir.
Well,
See, first we have one array with
Valid.
all integer values, right? So with the 10, 20, 30, what is the name? A is the reference variable. Then we created another array called B with the 3 elements. The content is character A, character B, character C. So B is the reference variable pointing to this. Sir, what is this line? Sir, I am giving a new name, okay, for the A. What is that name? C is also pointing to the same object, which is pointing by A. That's all. Correct?
Yes.
Valid only, right?
Yes.
Now let us execute. So A content and C content is the same. Got it, friends?
Yes.
Next. So later I will give the theory. So next one is very, very important. You should have clear clarity on this. What is that example is? Now, sir, I am taking character array C is equal to, okay, A. Can I take like this?
so incompatible size, right? Because int is a higher.
Int and then character. A is what type? Integer type. C is what type? Character. Can I assign?
No, sir.
No.
Not possible, right?
Yes.
Now I am taking integer C is equal to B. Now,
Yes, possible.
so this one is nothing but what? Integer. This one is character.
Correct.
Now tell me character to integer. Possible or not possible?
Possible.
Possible. Okay. Possible or not possible? Possible, right?
Yes.
Now see what will happen. Sir, we will get compilation error. What is the meaning? Character array cannot be converted to integer array. See, elements we can, but references we can't. If you want to do references, the types are very, very important. Element level promotions are okay, but direct type promotions are not allowed. So element level promotions are not applicable, okay, at a array object level. So if you want, I will give one scenario. So a character value can be promoted, a character value can be promoted to integer type, but character array cannot be promoted to integer type array. Got it, friends? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now I will write some cases. Tell me which are valid or invalid. Okay. First case, character. Is it possible to convert a character into integer?
Yes.
Tell me valid or invalid?
Yes, sir.
Valid.
Valid. Now I am taking, so character array to integer array. Valid or invalid?
Invalid.
Invalid. Clear? Now into 2. Okay. Into 2 I am taking long. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed, right?
Valid.
Yes, sir.
So
Allowed.
integer array to long array. Can I take?
No.
Invalid. So double to float. Valid or invalid? Invalid.
Invalid.
So double array to float array. It is also invalid, right?
Yes.
Array elements are not, array variables are not allowed. Okay. Now tell me, sir, string type to object type. Valid or not allowed?
Allowed.
Allowed. Valid, right? Now, sir, string array to object array. Allowed or not allowed?
Not allowed.
Hmm?
Not allowed.
Allowed.
Yes, sir. Valid.
Valid, right?
Yes.
But object reference, if
In the case of, after reading, ask your doubt. in the case of object type arrays, child type array can be assigned to parent type array variable. Got it? So now I hope your doubts are clear. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
If you want example, so can I take like a string array A is equal to, so assume that I have a string like triple A, so followed by triple B. Sir, can I take object array O is equal to A? Valid or invalid? Valid only. So this is nothing but which object? String object. And this one O, we are assigning to this. O is what type? Object type. So for A, who is the parent class? Object only, right? Parent class reference can hold child class object. Got it, friends?
Yes, yes.
Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. This is case 1. What is case 2? Sir, case 2 is nothing but, see, assume I am taking one integer array like this. So I am taking another integer array B is equal to something like 40 and then 50. 40 and then 50. Like this we have. Now, sir, can I take A is equal to B? Please confirm.
No, sir. Two different arrays are there. So their
Hmm.
references are
No,
different.
sir. It's
Ah,
already
It's
so
valid, right?
it is
implemented.
valid. It is valid. Sir, why it is valid? If you see the diagram, you will get a clarity. See the diagram. So first we have an array with how many elements? 3 elements. So 10, 20 and then 30. So I have another array with only 2 elements like 40 and then 50. So A is the reference variable pointing to this. B is the reference variable pointing to this. After that, what I did? Sir, I am taking A is equal to B. So what is the meaning of this? Sir, wherever B is pointing, that array will be pointed by A. From now onwards, this link will be gone. It is pointing to B. Correct?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Now for this A, what is the answer? 10, 20, 30. For this, what is answer? 40, 50. For this, what is answer? 40, 50. For this, what is answer? 40, 50. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Now let us run this code and check. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, so what I am doing here is another example. Sir, instead of A is equal to B, if I am taking B is equal to A, now what will happen?
B will be pointing to A.
From now onwards, B is pointing to A, not this one. So what is the output here? 10, 20, 30. Here also 10, 20, 30. Got it?
Yes.
Clear, everyone?
Yes.
So can I add documentation like so whenever whenever we are assigning one array to another array, internal elements won't copy. So just that reference variables will be reassigned. So hence sizes are not important, but types must be matched. Because if types are not matched, it won't work out. Got it, friends?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Sir, clear? Please confirm everyone. Sleeping, ah?
Clear. No, sir.
Clear, sir, clear.
Right. Next, case 3. It is also a bit tricky code. Have a look once. See here, I am going to take one two-dimensional array. A is equal to new integer of 3 like this. A of 0 is equal to new integer of 4 and 5. Can I take like this?
Yes, sir. We can take.
Hmm?
Yes,
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 sir.
Yes.
We can take.
yes.
Think a bit logically.
Of 0.
Yes, sir. We can take.
Yes, we can take, sir.
We can take, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, so let me give the diagram for this. So first base array is created with how many elements?
3.
3 elements. 3 elements. Can I say it is pointing to one dimensional array? Correct?
Hmm.
It is pointing to one dimensional array. It is pointing to one dimensional array. Correct?
Yes.
0th location, first location, second. Now tell me A of 0 is equal to new integer of 4, 5. Valid or invalid?
Dimensional array. Okay.
Invalid, sir.
Invalid. Correct? Why?
Because it is
Read the error. Integer two-dimensional array you are creating, which I can't be attached to one-dimensional array. Got it?
Okay.
not it, sir.
Okay. Reference types are different. One is of double open bracket I, and other one is single open.
Dimension is important, right? Okay. Now, so next one. See, I am taking A of 0 is equal to, sir, 10. Valid or invalid?
Yeah.
Valid.
Valid. Correct?
Valid.
Invalid.
Invalid, sir. Because it should be an
Sir,
array.
A of 0 representing what? Array,
One.
right?
Yeah.
But you are giving
Value.
int cannot be converted to integer array. Got it?
Yes. Sir, here one question. How are we assuming that this A will be the content, each element will be a one-dimensional array here?
See, we have given, right? See, first initially, that's why I have drawn the diagram.
So,
Base address size is given.
hmm,
Then after that, how many dimensions are missing? One dimension, right?
base element is telling that three elements can be there in this array, but each
In
element,
that, we are talking about A of 0.
but
It should be what type?
it will be another array, but we do not know it will be a 2D array or a 1D array.
Sir, one day array only. See, base address. See, first this line is a two-dimensional array. Correct? In that base size you have given.
Okay.
Next level is nothing but what? We have to supply. That's all right. Only two levels will be there.
Yes.
First level is given.
Hmm.
Second level we need to give. Second level is also one dimensional array only, right?
But is it not possible like A of 0 here in this figure, A of 0, it can be a two-dimensional array?
No, it can't be. If it is two-dimensional array, you have to give her here two-dimensional.
Okay. Okay.
Now see.
Sir, here A of 0 of 10, that
Hmm.
means we are assigning value 10 to the first element of an array A, right?
No, it is not first element of an array. A of 0 is representing another array, right? Everything matters here. How many dimensions you have given? Two dimensions.
Okay,
Two
the
dimensions
line
means
number 6 we
if you want to assign like this, so here compulsory two dimensions should be there.
Oh, okay. In this case, we have to change line number 6. If we assign a of 0 equal 10, then
Then it
line
should be
number
one
6 should
dimensional array.
be one
One, di-
dimension.
one dimensional array you need to take.
New int of just 3.
Hmm.
There is no
So
other
now
one.
tell me guys, I am taking here new int of 4. Sir, you have to tell now. Is it valid?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, valid, sir.
Valid. Because what is expected, that one only we are giving. Right? It is nothing but valid code. Clear?
Yes.
So this is nothing but another case what we have. Let me document this case. So what is this case? Sir, whenever we are assigning one array to another array, so which are important? Sir, dimensions must be matched. So that is in the place of one dimensional array. So we should provide the same type, or the same type, otherwise we will get compilation problem, compilation error. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, maybe I think so you want to confuse with the next example. Please cross check once. Anyway, I will add that note at the ending. Listen, what is that example is? I am creating one array with 3 and then 2. Now listen carefully. A of 0 is equal to, first let me explain up to this. Sir, can I say here base array is created like this with how many elements? 3 elements. Can I say this one is pointing to 2 elements? This array is pointing to 2 elements. This array is pointing to 2 elements. Am I right, friends? Is the diagram is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, sir, a of 0 is equal to, I am taking new int of 4. Can I take like this?
No, sir. You need to provide two values. Only for one more value should be there.
But it is valid. Why? Because what we are doing in this case is, observe friends, we are creating a new array with how many elements? 4 elements. Correct? This link we are attaching to what? A of 0. That means old reference will be gone. I am not talking about the elements. A of 0 is not an element. It is a reference. Reference assignment is allowed, right?
But
Got it?
But we have in the initial in the sixth line we have told that the second level will be of two size, like two like three. Second level will be each array.
One dimensional array. In that each array is having 2 elements.
Correct.
Now what I am doing, A of 0 is representing another array, right? So that array I am pointing to some other new array, so that old array will be gone. Okay.
So the line number 6 meaning is new int of 3 array of 3 2. We are allocating memory for 2-dimensional array with 3 rows and 2 columns, right?
No, madam, it is not matrix. I already told it is array of array. Base address size is 3. In that each and every element array size is 2.
Okay,
now
here
we are
inner
changing
array,
that. We are changing that to, so new int of 4.
okay.
It is valid. Okay. So if you want, let me execute that. Valid. Clear, sir, everyone?
Yes.
Now, one more example for you to avoid confusion. Sir, I am taking a of 1 is equal to new int of something like 1. Can I take like this? Valid, right? What is the meaning of this? I am creating one array with how many elements? one element. That element I am attaching to A of 1. That means this reference will be gone. Clear?
Yes.
Valid. Now, very, very important. Listen carefully. So, after this, A of or A is equal to new int of 4, 3. Can I take like this?
Yes. Valid.
Yes, valid. Previously, this is the array, correct? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now we are creating another array structure with base address size is nothing but what? 4 elements. Every element contains
3.
3 sub elements. Got it?
Yes.
Now what we are doing here? Just this reference we are deleting and we are attaching. Got it?
Got it.
So in this case, all are nothing but what? Valid only. Clear? If you want to get more clarity, I will add this note. What is that note is, sir, whenever we are performing array assignments, the types and dimensions must be matched, but sizes are not important. Got it, sir? You got the point, right? So in this case, what we are doing, we are changing the size. In this case, what we are doing, we are changing the size. But am I misusing the dimension and the type? No, right? Clear?
Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone got clarity?
Yes.
So if you are clear with this, there is one last topic with that I will conclude. Clear?
Sir, in this case, the statement you are referring, the types must be match. The array being assigned must have the integer. If we are assigning integer array, the type should match, right? If we assign integer to double, it will return a compilation error.
Yes.
Dimensions must match means
One dimensional array you can assign to only one dimensional. Two dimensional array you can assign to only two dimension, like that.
Oh, okay. Here the size of an array can vary dynamically during runtime.
Yes.
But its type and structure, is it remains the same or is it different?
Madam, only the sizes we can change. Remaining things must be same.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, sir. Clear. Thank you.
Reading and writing array elements. Sir, I want to read some array elements and I want to print on the screen, because in the upcoming classes, that is programs I am going to share, I already told, right? For that programming purpose, this concept is very, very important, sir. That's why please listen well. See how to read an array dynamically from the user. So what I will do is, in the program, I am trying to create one object for scanner class, because by using scanner class only, we can read the array elements, right? So I am creating one scanner class object. So here scanner obj is equal to new scanner of, I am giving system.in. So I am reading some dynamic data from the user. So for that, I created one object for scanner class, enter size of the array, enter size of the array. So we are going to give the size. Let it be size is equal to obj.nextInt. Sir, you have to read those many elements, right? So enter how many elements? So size elements. So you need to give one by one. Can I use index concept? What is the starting value of index? 0. That index value must be less than size. So instead of that, I will take a dot length. What is that a? It is nothing but array. Sir, where you created array? So integer array A is equal to new integer of with the given size. Now how to read? Integer, sorry, A of index is equal to obj dot next integer, because we are dealing with integer type, that's why. So what is this process? Just this process is nothing but reading array elements. Any queries, guys, up to this?
You have to close the scanner, right? Scanner dot close.
Not required, madam. It is optional.
So the explanation is the user
Just
specified.
we are going to give the size and we are going to give the elements.
Okay, sir. The for loop is used to read the input for each
Yes, yes. Why?
element.
Because it will be number of elements, right?
Mhm.
One by one we are supposed to read.
So after reading all the elements, another loop prints them and verify the input.
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Sir, clear everyone, so that I will implement the logic for printing. Clear up to this?
Clear, sir, clear.
Sir, clear.
Right. Now what is the next thing is, I want to print the elements. There are multiple ways are there. The first approach is nothing but, sir, by using index and loops. Sir, what loops you can use? You can use while loop. Sir, integer I starting from 0 until the value of I is less than array dot length. Okay, you can print system dot out dot println of, so A of I. If you want, you can give that incrementation later. This is one approach. Better to add some statement like system dot out dot println of within double quotations. Better to print this as it is, like this. Now I am running this program, friends. Program compiles fine. When I am executing, enter array size 4 elements, 100. So 200, 300, and then 250. You can see I am printing the elements by using loops. All the 4 elements came. This is the first way of reading and writing array elements. Sir, reading is fixed, but writing, that means printing, we can change. Up to this, no queries, right? Please confirm.
No, sir.
Clear, everyone?
Clear.
What is the second approach is, sir, I want to print by using index, by using for loop. Sir, only thing is nothing but what? We have to declare a for loop which starts from 0, I less than a dot length, I plus plus. So system dot out dot println of a of I. That's all. Now what will happen? Program compiles fine. If you run, it will execute. Suppose 3 elements, 111, 222, 333. Sir, it is printing all the 3 elements. Got it, friends? Second way.
Yes, sir.
What is the third way? Sir, we can use for each loop. For this, index is not required. What for each loop is going to do? For each item present in A, just to print that item. So every element in the array is what type? Integer type. That's why I am using integer. Now let us run the program. So I am giving 5 elements. Let us give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see all the elements it is printing. Clear, guys, up to this?
Yes.
Sir.
No. So what is the next one? The next one is, see here, by using, I already told this one in the very beginning, arrays dot toString method is there. We can use this one also. So what you are supposed to do? Arrays dot toString of A. That's all. It will print all the elements directly. So 4, let me give 11, 22, okay, 55, 66. Sir, you can see in a beautiful manner, they have already implemented this just to print in this style. Clear everyone? Please confirm.
Yes.
Any queries?
Sir, array.toString does not work for multidimensional arrays, right?
For multi-dimensional arrays, you can see internally it is one dimensional, right?
Yeah.
For individual elements, you have to take.
Okay.
For example, if you have multi-dimensional array, let us consider you have one multi-dimensional array is there, like this, like this. So if you have some elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, what do you need to do? It is a multi-dimensional array. For each one-dimensional array A, or for each one-dimensional array B from A, now what will happen? Every one-dimensional array it will print. So system.out.println of, you can take arrays dot to string of which one? B. What is output you will get? 1, 2, 3, then 4, and then 5, then 6. Got it?
Yes.
Got it?
Yeah. Okay, sir. Got it.
Suppose if you have only elements, then what you need to do? If it is one dimensional array, you have to take like this, just to print only B, so that it will print only elements. Got it?
Okay.
Suppose if you have 3-dimensional array, then what you need to do? For each 2-dimensional array, like this, again what you need to do? In that 2-dimensional array will be there.
So can we use this concept in real-time projects?
Yes, but anyway, we want to print, right? Just for technical understanding purpose, we have to use, that's all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.